It has been almost 2 years since I got the Capital One Venture X, and I have honestly loved having it. Having access to things like the Capital One Lounge, along with its low annual fee, have made holding this card really great. But since I applied for this card, a few things have changed. The Venture X has lost 2 of its perks since its launch in 2021, with a third one set to expire at the end of 2024. So is it time to cancel, or is this card still worth it? Well, let's find out. Stick around because I'll tell you whether or not I'm planning to keep this card for another year. Don't forget to take a moment to hit that like and subscribe button to see more videos like this in the future. The Capital One Venture X is a very well-known travel credit card that came onto the scene in November of 2021. And it hit the ground running. The Venture X has an annual fee of $395, which is much lower than the competition, making this card much more affordable for many people. This card was meant to compete directly with the American Express Platinum Card and the Chase Sapphire Reserve. And in terms of annual fees, it certainly did. The Venture X also offers a pretty nice welcome offer of 75,000 Capital One miles, after spending $4,000 in the first 3 months of card ownership, which would make this welcome offer worth $750 when you use your points inside of the Capital One portal. However, it is possible to get even higher value when you transfer your points out to any of Capital One's transfer partners. Now on this card, like all other travel credit cards, you will also earn additional points by spending on your card. In terms of multipliers, you're going to earn 10 points per dollar on hotels and rental cars booked through the Capital One Travel Portal, 5x back on flights booked through the Capital One Travel Portal, and 2x back on everything else. Having 2x back on everything makes this a very powerful card on its own. But depending on your current spending, you could easily make this a 2-card setup by adding the Capital One Saver One card to your wallet. The Saver One earns 3% back on dining, entertainment, popular streaming services, and grocery stores. These help fill in some of the gaps that the Venture X has. Once you earn rewards on the Saver One card, you'll be able to transfer them to Capital One miles on your Venture X card. The Saver One also offers a $200 welcome offer after spending $500 in the first 3 months of card ownership. Alternatively, there's nothing stopping you from adding the American Express Gold card with 4x back on groceries and restaurants, or the Chase Freedom Flex, which earns 5x back on quarterly rotating categories and 3x back on dining and drugstores. This would let you earn American Express membership reward points or Chase Ultimate Reward points alongside your Capital One miles. There's actually a lot of wisdom in earning points in multiple systems. Because each credit card issuer has their own perks and travel benefits, this would open you up to use any of those credit card travel portals or transfer partners. Do keep in mind that if you're looking to get the Chase Freedom Flex, you'll need to also get the Sapphire Preferred or the Reserve card to gain access to Chase's list of transfer partners. The Freedom Flex does give you access to the Chase Travel Portal, just not the transfer partners. Now let's take a look at the benefits we have access to with the Venture X. The $395 annual fee is great, but that is reflected in the amount or lack of credits and benefits offered on this card. But that's not necessarily a bad thing. If you're coming from a card like the Platinum card, it will feel like there are very few credits on this card. The first benefit we have access to is a $300 travel credit for purchases made inside of the Capital One Travel Portal. Inside of this travel portal, you have the option to book rental cars, flights, hotels, and hotels in the Premier Collection along with the Lifestyle Collection, which offers some additional perks of their own. The Premier Collection offers room upgrades when available, a $100 experience credit, daily breakfast for 2, early check-in and check-out when available, and complimentary Wi-Fi. The Lifestyle credit offers a $50 experience credit, room upgrades when available, free Wi-Fi, and early check-in and check-out when available. Now this credit brings us to one of the big changes. When the Venture X first came out, the $300 travel credit came in the form of an actual statement credit, meaning if you were booking something inside of the travel portal, you would pay for that hotel, rental car, or flight in full. Then, a little while later, receive a statement credit for that purchase. This was a great system as it allowed you to earn points on the entire purchase, then receive the statement credit. But now, this credit gets applied during the booking and checkout process, and you only pay for the remaining balance. While this is not the end of the world, you are losing out on some points. Here's an example. Let's say you're booking a hotel for $500. With the old system of using the credit, you would earn 5,000 Capital One miles because you were charged $500, which will show up as a hotel booked through the travel portal on your statement. This would earn you 10x points. You would then be reimbursed through a statement credit for $300. Meaning, in this example, we would earn 5,000 Capital One miles after only spending $200 when all said and done. But now, because the credit is applied before checkout, you will only earn points on everything after the $300 travel credit. So that means if we're booking a hotel for $500 through the travel portal using the credit, we would only have a $200 charge hit our card. This would only earn us 2,000 points. While it's not a huge deal, it is a loss of 3,000 points, which is worth $30. What do you think? Is this a big deal? Let me know down below. Now, the next benefit we get with the Venture X is a 10,000 mile anniversary bonus, which is worth $100. You'll earn this bonus each year on the anniversary of your card being opened. This benefit, along with the $300 travel credit, help lower our effective annual fee, which is the true cost of owning our credit card after we factor in all of the credits and benefits that we can take advantage of. So if we can use the travel credit in full each year, we will get a positive $5 effective annual fee. Another way to look at this is Capital One is paying us to keep this card open. This is also another reason people love the Venture X. With cards like the Platinum card, most people have a hard time getting their effective annual fee down to 0 or better. And the Sapphire Reserve card only offers a $300 travel credit. Now, to play devil's advocate here, the Platinum card and the Sapphire Reserve card offer a lot more credits and benefits, which can help offset that annual fee even more. The Venture X also offers a fee credit for Global Entry or TSA PreCheck, Hertz President's Circle for now, primary car rental loss and damage protection, no foreign transaction fee, and cell phone protection. Now, going back to Hertz President's Circle status, this benefit will be ending this year. With Hertz President's Circle, you get to skip the counter, guaranteed upgrades, the widest selection of cars, and more. But it was recently announced that the Venture X would be dropping this benefit, and I think that's a real bummer. Not a deal breaker for me, but definitely a bummer. You can still get President's Circle if you have cards like the United Club Infinite card or the Delta SkyMiles Reserve card, which was a recent addition to that card. You can go watch a video I made about that right here. The Venture X also has a nice feature that lets you cover travel-related charges on your card using your Capital One miles. This is great for travel purchases made outside of the travel portal. Each redemption is at a rate of 1 cent per point. Now, I think one of the standout benefits on the Capital One Venture X is the lounge access, specifically the Capital One Lounge. The Venture X offers unlimited access to the Capital One Lounge and allows you to bring 2 guests with you into the lounge for free. Free guest passes is not something we see very often. Lounges like the American Express Centurion Lounge or the Delta Sky Club charge $50 per person. The Capital One Lounge is also one of my favorite lounges that I've been to, and honestly, it might be worth keeping the card just for the Capital One Lounge access, even if you can't take use of all of the credits. You're also going to receive unlimited access to Plaza Premium lounges with 2 complimentary guests per visit, and unlimited Priority Pass lounge access through Priority Pass membership. This also offers complimentary guest access. And this brings us to the final change on our list. When the Venture X launched, it offered a full Priority Pass membership with the restaurant credits. This allowed you to dine at select Priority Pass restaurants and receive a $28 or $30 credit for your meal. But this was dropped at the beginning of January 2023. American Express also dropped this from many of their cards that offer Priority Pass memberships. The Venture X also offers free authorized users, which is a really nice perk. The Platinum card charges $175 for a full Platinum card authorized user, while the Sapphire Reserve charges $75 per authorized user. The Venture X authorized user also gets their own unlimited Capital One Lounge access with 2 guests of their own, and they will even receive their own Priority Pass membership. So is this card still worth it with these 3 changes? 100% yes. Sure, you are losing a few extra points when you book through the Capital One travel portal. Yes, you are losing rental car status. And yes, you won't be able to dine at certain Priority Pass restaurants. But that stuff is pretty insignificant compared to the travel credits, the multipliers, and the lounge access, which is why I'm going to hold on to the Capital One Venture X for another year. And while it may not be as convenient, it is nice to see Capital One going the route of dropping a few benefits to keep the annual fee at $395. It's certainly a different tactic than what American Express has done with the Platinum card. Now, one of the big questions that people ask is, should you get the Capital One Venture X, the American Express Platinum card, or the Chase Sapphire Reserve? I went in depth on this in a video I made last year. Some of the information might be a little bit out of date, but you'll get the general idea. Each card certainly has their pros and cons. Let me know down below if you'd like to see an updated comparison of these three cards. If you have the Venture X, what do you think of these changes? Does it change whether or not you want to keep the card? Comment down below. And if you don't have this card but are thinking about getting it, don't forget to use my referral link to help support me and this channel. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, check out the one I made last week talking about the changes to the Delta SkyMiles credit cards. Comment, like, and subscribe to see more content like this in the future. I'll see you next time.